Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft on the Block. This is the Technic Pack tutorials. I believe this is episode 4. And today we're going to do a couple of things. So we've finally got a little bit of actual Technic Pack stuff done. I haven't done any building or anything in here. I was going to kind of show you guys the stuff that I do in general. I wanted to put a railing around there. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a regular railing, but I'm going to wait till I get everything moved, and then we'll deal with that. But what I did do was go and gather some sand. I actually had some in here, and I'm turning it into glass. I'm going to use the glass here and for windows and stuff, but I'm not going to really do that right now. I'll probably do that off camera, but I wanted to just get some going. What we are going to do today though is build a compressor. So to do that we're going to need an electronic circuit, a machine block, and some smooth stone. Now I didn't actually get any smooth stone going, which would have been smart to do, but let's get 8 of those going for now. I'll take one piece of coal and that'll work on that. In the meantime, we know we need to get a couple of things. I refined down some iron, so I went ahead and got enough so that we can make our machine block and our electronic circuit. So we got a machine block. I also got enough to make, hopefully, one electronic circuit. There we go. So let's go ahead and put that in our table and do that. I went ahead and made up, actually we're going to need to make a little bit more copper cabling. I got our last 6 rubber. That's the last 6 that we have. The resin, we have used all of it, and that's why we're making a compressor, so that we can make better use of it. So anyway, now we've got that, a piece of refined iron, and the compressor. And really, we've done pretty well. We couldn't have done too much better as far as making sure that we used the iron ore to its maximum potential for not wasting stuff. Anyway, now that we've got the macerator, we don't have to worry about that so much. So 5 might be enough. Is it 5 or 6? I think 6. So we'll take that, and yeah, for our compressor. So we'll put that on the table. We got our machine block. We have our electronic circuit, and we have our smooth stone. And that gives us a compressor. So let's go place that thing down. And we're going to probably put that actually over here. I think I'll place it right. See, this is what I start to get a little anal about how things look in this scenario. It could either go there or down at the end over here. I think I'm just gonna, for our purposes, put it right here. And then, well, I just realized that was a mistake. I can't move it. So you know what we're going to do, just for short term, we'll move that wire, but that'll get us enough energy. I wanted to come out of the back, but I realized I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, and I only had 2, and we're out of rubber. So it's not a problem. We've got power to our compressor. We'll move this wire. It's easy to move the wire, and we'll do that in a second. We are going to need some rubber now to throw in there, some resin. So we're going to do a couple of things. Let's grab our rubber tree saplings. We're going to have 4 of them to start with, and let's grab a couple more of these so that we can get some more bone meal. We're just going to want to grow them right away. So we've got 4 rubber tree saplings right now. Tree tap is a little short. Might as well make another one. Just don't want to run out while we're out there. We'll make an electric tree tap here pretty soon. There is such a thing as, I believe, the electric tree tap. And that is going to require a tree tap, electronic circuit, and a battery, which we will be able to do once we get some rubber going. So, because you will break those tree taps quickly and frequently. I also needed a shovel. Let's go do that real quick. I'm going to grab, kind of keep the blue theme going here, and just enough sticks to make a shovel. We're going to clear out a little bit of land and put down our rubber tree farm. Now, we don't really need to do much as far as protecting our rubber tree farm, because it's not like we're going to have problems with things stomping on it. Doesn't matter like it does when you're farming. I know there's a Viz slime or whatever they're called. So the little ones can't hurt you. The bigger ones can, and sometimes they will drop Viz crystals, but we didn't get lucky this time. So anyway, let's clear some of this out. I think I'm going to lay down a little bit of dirt. And since I want to try to keep this episode at a reasonable length, let me go ahead and lay some dirt in here, flatten this out, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Went ahead and did that work and slept through the night. So there's a creeper over there and a wolf over here. These guys will attack you anytime they get close to you, so it's best to just take care of them when you know that they're there. So we'll just get rid of them. They also give you some leather. It's a good source of leather. There's another one of those eldritch trees. I hope that creeper over there despawned and isn't just hiding, because they tend to do that and then sneak up on you. So, okay, I think we're safe. So I just leveled this out. I'm probably, I mentioned that I don't worry too much about like tree farms and things like that as far as things getting trampled, but I do like to fence an area in and really light it up well. So at some point I will do a fair amount. Probably we'll get a little tree farm going, get some automatic tree farm going, and then some automatic building. We'll get a crafting table that will make us fence, and then I'll place that fence down all around here, and we'll get ourselves a nice little complex site that we can light up and make sure that we have some protection against things roaming around, because then it would be nice at some point to just be able to come out here at night and not have to worry about things, because we're going to want to build 24/7 to really get the most efficiency that we can. But we're good for now, so I'm going to go ahead and put down these rubber trees. We'll use them over here kind of as a windbreak. I'm sure there's a lot of wind coming off the desert, whipping off the desert. So we'll start with one right here. I usually put about 5 between them, and I like to line them up with the house because I'm a little anal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 between. There's another one. 2, 3, 4, 5 between. Another one. All right. I just don't like to crowd them too much. I think that's about right. And let's go ahead and make those puppies grow. And ooh, that's a good one. I like that. Another good one. See, I like giving them enough room to become good looking rubber trees, not just any old rubber tree. There's a pathetic one. I might replant that one. I get a little anal about that too. Anyway, so that was good. We got some sap, and I will usually clear out just the branches. I like to leave some branches on them, and the bigger ones look better this way. I clear out so that I can get to any wood that's there, because they will spawn all those places. But I do like to. There, we got another sapling. That's good. See, like right there. There's rubber up there. So there we go. I think there's even a rubber up one more. So this was a really good tree. Well, there's wood up one more. I don't know if there's actually rubber. But there's another sapling. So we'll use this to replant that one tree. In fact, let's go ahead and cut it down. Tree capitator did not work on that tree. Interestingly enough. We only have one torch. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. We'll put that torch down. We got to make some anyway. That way we can pick this up and we'll replant this tree, because it was a fail, but we did get a sapling out of it, so nothing, no loss, no harm there. And it's just not going to grow like I want it to, so we'll leave it. It's better. It's got a little bit better. I think it's got a little bit better look to it. It's a little bit more full, at least. I don't know if it's as tall, but it's fuller. So anyway, let's go down here. You guys don't need to see my my neurosis at work. So there's another piece of rubber right there. Did the saplings get stuck in the tree, or did we collect them? Or the resin? It's hard to say. I think we got it. I don't know if they can get stuck, but see, there's another. So this is why you gotta do what you can to clear this out. Cool. And I may make a way to automatically, well, you can't, I don't know if there is an actual automatic harvesting of rubber trees available. You can't use a block breaker on them. At least you couldn't the last time I checked. They may have changed that. I think at one point you could, and it was considered to be a bug. So I think what I'm going to do, I think our trees are kind of decaying anyway. That might be different than normal. I didn't expect them to decay. I want some leaves to stay on them. I don't like the look of the totally naked rubber trees, but looks like that might be what we get. So anyway, yeah, so what we'll probably have to do is come out here and collect rubber periodically, or collect resin. And what I usually do is I'll set up like a chest that I can dump the resin in, that everything will get pulled out, and it'll be sent directly to the compressor. So that we can just have rubber waiting on us inside, and that way we don't have to bring it in. It really is not much different from what I'm about to do, which is bring rubber in, because we're going to make a compressor. Or no, we already made a compressor. We're going to use the compressor. So let's take the resin, throw it in here. Wait a minute, did I do the wrong thing? Did I make an I think I meant to make an extractor. You guys were probably yelling at me. I think I really actually want an extractor, is that right? Oops. Yeah, I want an extractor. You can tell by the fact that it uses tree taps. So that's unfortunate because that means I wasted some of my my resin. You guys are going to be, that's funny, I'm sure that people were yelling at the screen last time when I was making the compressor. The compressor is used for other things, and we will use it. It's made for making, for taking alloys and turning it into, mixed metal ingots and turning it into alloys and things like that. So now we have one, even though we don't need one right now. So let's go ahead and get ourselves enough of this. So we're going to waste a little bit more, unfortunately. Let me do a little inventory management and finish that off. And I believe that's all we need, right? We just need... What do I keep doing here? We just need 6 of those. So we'll make some copper wire and I'll be back. So sorry for the mix-up. I will do a little inventory management and be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I actually went ahead and planted a couple more rubber trees out here and got a little bit more resin, so I'm up to 12 resin. Our trees are going to be really ugly, so we're just going to end up stripping them down and having rubber trees standing out here with no leaves, which is fine. I really apologize for the mix-up. That I led you guys to make a compressor, and you're not going to be using it. We're going to be a little bit less efficient than we could be because we ended up, basically we wasted 12 rubber total. So because we used resin to make 6 where we could have gotten 18. But that's life. I really apologize. We're going to rectify that right now. So the first thing we're going to do is make some more cabling because we need 6 of these, and that will get us started, and then we'll get ready to make the extractor. So we know that we can do an electronic circuit with this recipe here, and we have a little refined iron left over, 1 piece, which is ideal for now. Electronic circuit, and let's go ahead and get that recipe on the table. And oh no, I do need more refined iron, right, because I need that. So let me let's see what we got for iron. Yep, let me use this real quick to get some of this going, and I'll be right back once I have some refined iron ready for us. Alright guys, I'm back. I got my refined iron here so that I can make my iron machine block. And now we can once again throw this recipe on our crafting table, and we actually need 4 of these. I might not have enough wood. Nope, I'm going to have just enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm good. That's good. Wasted enough of your time today. Alright, so we're going to use 1, 2. You can't use partially used ones either, so don't think about using those. Yeah, this is going to give us an extractor. There we go. So we got a super tree tap. So now, except that we need a little bit more rubber. Actually, you know what we'll do for now? I'm just going to set this, just so we'll reorganize because we're going to need to. But I'm just going to set it right there for now. Because I don't want to go make some more rubber. So that's our extractor. We throw rubber in there, and now it's actually working. And so I'll let you guys see this real quick. I know the noise is a little loud, and that's a bug. I have it turned down quite a bit, but the IndustrialCraft stuff, they're just really loud machines. So it's almost daytime. We might go check our rubber one more time, but this will give you a good idea. So you get 3 rubber for each one. So now we're working our way along much better. So let's do one more thing. Probably an interesting or a useful piece of equipment that we might want to have, and then we'll call it a day before I make any more mistakes. We want a wrench, and we want this one. That's the IndustrialCraft wrench. There's the wrench for the wrenches for Red Power, and actually I think Red Power uses the screwdriver and BuildCraft uses a different wrench. I'm not sure which ones are which, but we'll look into it a little bit more as we go. So let's see. See, I don't like that. There we go. The wrench is going to take bronze, and bronze takes bronze dust, which gets smelted down, and bronze dust is tin dust and copper dust. So I'm going to go ahead while we're doing some compressing. I'm going to get tin dust and copper dust so that we can make our wrench. So we need 3 copper dust and 1 tin dust to make 2 bronze dust, and then we'll use that to make bronze ingots. So I'm going to go ahead and get some stuff ready for that and some stuff for an iron furnace, and then we'll come back and wrap this up. Alright guys, I'm back. I just wanted to show you I'm just finishing up crafting bronze dust, so I went ahead and macerated down some copper dust and some tin dust, and you just put it in the crafting table like this, and you get 2 of them. So I'm going to get a stack of 8 just so we can throw 8 of them in here with 1 piece of coal and get that going. You can see that all the rubber was done. We got a lot of rubber out of that resin. That'll last us for a little while. And I don't think I had anything else in the macerator. So what I was going to do, we're going to get a wrench, which will allow us to reorganize things a little bit. We're going to get some of this. I need to actually, while we're doing this, I need to get a few more pieces of this going. So let's do, let's see. There we go. Let's get one of these going. And let's see what else. I think that's probably good for now. I'm going to make a machine block. I believe that's what I wanted. And let's see. Am I going to need, I believe I am, electric furnace. That's what we want. So we need an iron furnace, which is just the iron ingots, or a furnace, and so that probably I shouldn't have got a machine block now that I think about it. We want an electronic circuit. Let's do this. We can get our refined iron back, and we want some regular iron. Let's see. Yeah, we need just regular iron for that. So let's see, do I have any laying around, or do I need to macerate some more of that? There's our 18-minute mark. Let me go get some iron real quick while the rest of this finishes up, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I think I finally have what we need. So we're actually going to take one of these furnaces because we're not going to need too many more of them. So I'm going to grab one, and we're going to put that in here to make our electric, or to make our iron furnace. We'll start with, we need 5 iron ingots in a furnace, and so I smelted down the iron like I said. So we have the regular iron ingots. That makes us an iron furnace, and we'll take that and try to make an electric furnace out of it. So we'll need the piece of that. Actually, before we do that, we'll need to get some. We're actually going to need more of this, so let's go ahead and make a couple of batches, because we're going to need it to cable our stuff together once we get going. So we're making the electronic circuit like that. And then let's get this recipe on there just so that we can utilize this. I will literally forget a recipe between the second and a half that it takes to hit R and then come back. So there's our electric furnace. Look, we will use that. The other thing we wanted was our wrench. So let's see. I got to be really careful. I'm going to hit the record button, and one time I'm not going to realize I did it. So there is our wrench. We just need our bronze. Now we're going to want to get an electric wrench pretty quick because these do get expensive. Making this can be a pain, and we can get an electric wrench. We don't have to worry about it. We just have to have it charged up. So next episode we'll start working on getting storage, so we'll get a bat box or an MFE or something going to where we can store excess energy, and then we can use that machine as well to charge up tools like this. And then we can also wear a battery pack, or like there, I think it's a battery pack on your back, like a backpack, and then the lap pack, what they call the lapis or lapatron crystals, are used to make a lap pack, which stores a lot more, and we can use that for all of our tools. So we'll get that going eventually, but for right now we're just going to do a simple wrench. So we've got our wrench, and now we want to do a little bit of work because I've made a mess of our situation here. So you want to get a wrench. If you just destroy one of these blocks with, say, a pickaxe or something, you're going to just get a machine block back. But if you take a wrench and right-click on it, you can actually move it. And so we're going to go ahead and move that extractor down here. Now the only problem is that we're going to start losing, I'll probably put it, well, I'll probably put it right here. The only problem is that eventually we're going to start using an axe is good for these. Take these down with one hit. So we've got some cable. Let's see if we have enough to go all the way down here. There we go. So that gives us our extractor and our compressor next to each other. And then let's go ahead and put our furnace down here. I'm going to leave 2 spots, so this is a little bit interesting. I leave 2 spots in between because coming out of that with a piece of pipe and then up and over, and we want to go into the top, if we have it right next to it, it will hook up both the wooden pipe will hook up to the side of it, and the cobblestone pipe, which we'll use to go kind of up and over on top, would hook up on the top, and it causes problems. So if you want to do that, if you're going to put an engine in between them to move things straight out of your extractor into your furnace, the best way to do that is like this, put them 2 apart. And then I think we'll have exactly what we need for cabling for right now. So now we've got an iron furnace. Okay, so let's see, I'm trying to think of, yeah, see, we're burning coal now, and unnecessarily. That was, I left coal in there, which wasn't good. When I'm not doing anything, I'm burning coal, so I was wasting a bunch of coal, and that's why we're going to have to replace that that power source very soon. Probably the next episode we'll probably get solar power going, just so I can show you guys the 2 options. The 2 things I like to start with are some solar power, because solar power is really simple and easy to get going. But I also really like to do a water mill system. You can get kind of a hydroelectric power plant going very simply. I've seen a bunch of different blueprints for how to do that. One of them that Direwolf did is very simple and elegant. I like it, except for I like to kind of put it into a shed a little bit. My pattern is a little bit different than the one that he did, and his was taken from someone else. I can't remember the name. So anyway, we'll do that next time. So for now, though, we've got a furnace which cooks things up much quicker. You can see if we throw this in here, that's going to just cook that food up, and it doesn't, you can just put one thing in there. You don't have to worry about a stack of 8 to make things the most efficient. So, and you can see that pulled a little bit of power out of our generator, but it's much quicker, and we can even make them quicker. These are overclocker spots, so you can make overclockers to make things even more efficient. They take more power, but they become more efficient, so we can stick overclockers, and there's different types of things that you can put in here. This situation that we have right now with the cabling, I think it's after 5. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think after 5 they start to lose power. They start to degrade. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that's correct. We'll have to look that up. But right now we're doing okay. We won't have that problem, but eventually we will. So we're going to get an EU reader going pretty soon, so we can see what we're getting out of the generator and how much power is actually getting used. And now that we have all these machines going, if we got them all going at once, this wouldn't be able to keep up. So we're definitely going to want to get a couple of things: a storage device to store excess energy, and a different power source. So we'll get rid of this generator altogether. In fact, we'll probably use it to make our solar power. Problem obviously with solar power is that you need to have sunlight, so it only works during the day, and when it's stormy it doesn't work. So it's not reliable, but it's a step up. It'll at least get us going, especially when we can store it. So anyway, it looks a little nasty out there right now. I'm going to probably do a little inventory management, clean things up a little bit. You guys will notice that this little sorting button up here, you can click that and it'll automatically sort your stuff into a nice little, you can sort it in columns, or you can sort it in rows or whatever. So I just use the default sort usually. You can right middle click down here to do kind of a similar thing. So anyway, yeah, that's where we're at. We're starting to move some of this junk out. We'll probably get rid of these furnaces pretty soon. I'll probably get a second furnace and a second macerator system going once I get power coming in here, and we'll start to create a lot of different cool things. So anyway, I really appreciate you watching. This has been Minecraft on the Block Technic Pack tutorial series. Please let me know what you think. Thumbs up if you liked it. Minecraft on the Block, or Minecraft OTB is my Twitter account, so follow me there and give me feedback and ideas, and you'll get to hear kind of what I'm thinking and what I'm going to do. So, oh, see, that's bad. That guy will take down our wall. That's hilarious. One thing I was going to mention, though, that reminds me, I got a couple of pieces of obsidian. Where did I put them? They're probably upstairs. I was thinking we were going to have to use our diamond and get a diamond pickaxe and go get some obsidian, because we're going to want to go to the nether pretty quickly. What we can do instead is we can attack those guys, and when they die, they give us obsidian. So, in fact, let's do this. At the risk of destroying our house, let's make a run for it. So let's see. What I usually do is get one block below him. Let's see if this is going to work, because he could destroy our trees and everything right here. So what I'll usually do is this. He's going to try to hit, yep. See, he just took our wall out, and he almost took out our trees. So I will fix this, but that's why those guys are not fun to have around. We're going to have to do something about that. So I will fix all this up, and we'll have a nice looking house again, but we definitely want to do something about that. And the best way to keep them from getting close and spawning close is to put a lot of torches up. You can see that I've already put some up, but it's nice to keep him out even a little bit farther, because if he spawns down here, he'll just kind of wind his way up. But we do get obsidian out of it, so we can kill a couple more of those guys, and we'll be on our way to the nether. anyway, I've said goodbye a couple of times, but this is goodbye for good. Well, until next time at least. And thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it. I'll talk to you guys soon.